Hey everybody, I want to talk to you today about basic equations involving multiplication. Now, if we look at the example here on the top left, it tells me that 3x equals 12. Now, what does that actually mean? Right? 3x means 3 multiplied by x. So another way of thinking about this would be 3 multiplied by a number x is 12. So what I'm trying to work out is what number would I multiply 3 by to get the answer 12. So if I think about it, like if I have a blank box there, I need to fill in the correct number. I'm sure you'll agree with me that the correct number is 4. So that would mean that my solution of the equation would be x equals 4. Now, I want you to focus here on the right hand side of the screen here. If ax equals b, then x is equal to b over a. Now, this is a really quick way of getting a solution for this type of equation, where if I want to find out what x is, I divide the number opposite the ax, which is the b, by the number in front of the x, which is the a. So, in terms of our example here, if 3x equals 12, now if I use the method above to solve that equation, it tells me that x is going to be the number opposite the x term, which is 12, divided by the number in front of the x, which is 3. So it's almost like the 3 comes down underneath the number opposite the x term. So the 3 goes here, and that means that x is 12 divided by 3. Don't forget that dividing by sign, it's the sign in a fraction. That's what it means divided by, so that means 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So there's two ways of looking at how we solve a basic equation involving multiplication. Sometimes it can get a little bit more difficult if we get something such as 4x equals 10. Now, with the above method here, sometimes using this method here, sometimes it's not too obvious what we would multiply 4 by to get the answer 10. So if we resort to this method, it will always give us the answer very quickly. So x is going to be the number opposite the x term, which is 10 here, divided by the number in front of the x, which here is 4. And again, 10 divided by 4, how many times does 4 go into 10? It goes in twice, and I've got a remainder of 2 over 4, and that gives me 2.5, or 2.5 if you prefer. And obviously, if you have a calculator and the numbers are a little bit more difficult, just remember that key learning point, that you divide the number opposite the x term by the number in front of the x to find out what x is, and that will always get you the solution that you're looking for.